point is good. That makes the score South Carolina 22. And your Texas A&M Aggies will take over 1st and 10.
All right, well, 2 seconds to go, 21-17. Wow, I'll tell you what, I didn't have the computer on. That's why I wasn't doing play-by-play. It's got to be halftime. So 21-17 as we begin the third. High and deep from the 1-yard line. And that first half, the computer wasn't turned on. So all of the play-by-play was just practice for me. Now you get it. South Carolina was just, their biggest thing is their running game between the tackles and their defensive line. A big sack by number 6. Their defensive line through the first half was really good. And for Texas A&M, they had the big play, a really, really big play, and it'll be second down. Second down and 11. South Carolina, if they were to win here at Texas A&M, they'd be the top 3. They go to the right-hand side. I think that might be a run. And it is considered a run. Le'Veon Moss, that was behind the line. Third down and 9. South Carolina is up by 4 against Texas A&M. Back to throw. They screen it to the near side, and what a stop. South Carolina is going to get the football, and they're going to have a chance to go up by 2 scores. And if they were to win this, I would say it'd be the biggest win in school history. The absolute biggest win in school history. It's going to be first down and 10, 21-17. Back to throw. They're going to throw over the middle, and a catch. And a gain of 8, second out. South Carolina would look good if they win this. We'll take a look at everything else. That was a little bit to the outside. They were getting a lot of yards straight up the middle. Their running game is starting to be very effective. 21-17 here. Back to throw. Looking, firing, intercepted again. Big interception. Could be a turnover. Could be an absolute huge momentum changer. The second one of the day he's thrown, and Texas A&M has a big chance. A huge chance now. Julian Humphrey, the cornerback, number 6. And Humphrey right in front. My goodness. Will it change everything here? Texas A&M, it's going to be first down and 10. Over to the right-hand side, to the 32. Gain of 7. And Texas A&M take the lead back. Fake, and he wasn't. He gets by and then hit hard. It'll be third down. Now the defense for South Carolina is starting to solidify, but it's a big third down and 7. Back to throw, firing, and knocked away. Now for the field goal, it's going to be 55 yards. 55 yards, low snap, and it is good. A long field goal, and they nail it. It's now 21-20. He's got one of the best legs in the country. We've talked about this before. Now here's the kick. In the end zone, he'll take an ease. Easily one of the best kickers by Texas A&M. They get 3 when others don't get it. It'll be first down. The fake, the throw, through the middle, and that's going to be a first down, South Carolina. They feel pressure that they have to score on this possession. 40 to go. 2 bad snaps in a row and a good Texas A&M stop. It'll be second down and 12. Second down and 12. Back to throw. They're going to fire down the middle, and they get it. It's going to be a first down. Honoris Sellers, 3 scores and 2 picks. First down and 10. Back to throw, and it's going to be over the middle again. We talked earlier when this got muffled, the fact that when you play easy teams, you rack up all these yards, but it's really these games where you see more normal stats, and it's second and 10. South Carolina 21-20. This is where their kicker, that's going to be a screen, and he's going to still be up to the 34 and a first down. Unbelievable as South Carolina Gamecocks are looking very good. 2 minutes to go. They hand off to the right side and gain of 2. Second and 8. 1:30 to go. Here's the guy who had the touchdown in the first half, Marquis Anderson. I think he was the left guard, goes down. It'll be third down and 10. South Carolina. If they can win this game, it would be the biggest win in school history. Third and 10. Throwing. Got it to the 14 and a first down. So they're going to hurry it up down to the 13 to the 12-yard line. First down and 10. This is big. Texas A&M does not want them to score a touchdown, and they have a good stop there. It'll be 2nd down and 11. 2nd and 11. Back to throw. They fire it down to the 4-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 2. 1-0 at the end of 3 quarters. It's Texas A&M 21, South Carolina 20.
South Carolina 21, Texas A&M 20.
I mean, you look at all the stats and standings. We're almost done with week number 9. Probably tomorrow will be the last day, especially Clemson and Georgia. When we have that game, that's going to be a 1st and goal. Look at this for South Carolina. They're trying to get in. They get in. That's going to be a huge, huge, big thing for them to the left side. Will he get in? No. 2nd down and goal. Marshall Fison cannot get in. Fison will not do it. 2nd down and goal. They hand off, and he gets nothing. 3rd down and goal. Remember, he optioned out to the outside the one time and scored himself. 3rd down and goal. The handoff up the middle, and he looked like he was going to do it, and South Carolina scored. Augustave. Isaiah Augustave. And it is up, over, and good.
Kick is good. That makes the score South Carolina 21, Texas A&M 18, and Texas A&M Aggies will take over 1st and 10.
To the left-hand side, this is big. Texas A&M needs to score and hit it 2. It'll be 2nd down and 4. 2nd down and 4. The handoff. No, hit hard. South Carolina started and went absolutely nowhere, and it looked like Texas A&M was going to do something good. Texas A&M couldn't do anything. There's the looking hit as he throws. It's going to be 4th down. And Jalen Brown is hurt. Texas A&M couldn't do anything. Then South Carolina went down the field, scored. They ran up the middle very, very well. And 6:40 to go. There's the kick. High and deep. To the 25. Oh, they jumped through 1. To the 31. And South Carolina's number 3, I'm telling you right now. It's going to be 1st down. They go to the near side. Nothing. 2nd down and 9. I think they might be, you don't want to go into your end game right now. You want to do your normal offense. 2nd down and 9. The throw over the middle. There's a flag, and let's see what it is. It'll be a hold on South Carolina. How tough that is. 2nd down and 19. The clock is ticking away. South Carolina with a big 28-20 lead. Back to throw. Looking, the throw, and they're going to get a big chunk of this back. Nick Harbor with the catch. 3rd down. He's 5 for 70. 3rd and 5. Back to throw, looking. He's going to run. There's going to be a hold. He's going to go. And down he goes in 67 with the hold now. Look at this, South Carolina not doing well here. 3rd and 15. Back to throw, looking. He's gonna go, and down he goes. Now the thing is, Texas A&M needs a touchdown and a 2. It'll be 4th down and 28. DJ Hicks, the defensive tackle, number 5. And it'll be 4th down and 28. Here's the kick. Here it is, high and returning. The 44. Texas A&M, 4:13 to go. You know they're going to go for it. 1st down, 28-20. South Carolina leading. They're going to throw to the near side, and a gang tackle there. Only a gain of 1. Back to throw, looking, he's going to run. There's going to be a flag. They go down, and it's going to be a hold on Texas A&M. Now, you know there's going to be no Texas States in there this year. There's no Texas State. Remember last year, Texas State beat Texas and Texas A&M, then had a very easy path. And Texas A&M was big. Then Texas A&M played them again and won 69-30. 3rd down and 9. Back to throw. That's going to be a screen. He goes past everybody. There's a flag down. It'll be 4th down at the very worst. And another hold, and I think they're going to even accept this penalty. You don't want 4th and 3. They are going to take 4th and 3. Very spurious decision. The throw, and they get to 3 yards. Why would they not take the 19-yard penalty? I mean, 3rd and 19, you might as well take that. Back, that's going to be the fake. Looking, the throw over the middle, and a gain of 6. That'll be 2 minutes. So Texas A&M needs to score and hit a 2. 2nd down and 4. 28-20. Back to throw. They go on the blitz down to the 10 to the 8. Timeout, Texas A&M. 1st down and goal. They want to put the fresh legs out there. It'll be 1st down and goal. The fake, the throw, and only a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down and goal. 1:30 to go. They need to score and hit the 2. 2nd down and goal. Back to throw. They're going to screen it to the near side. And out of bounds. 3rd down and goal. South Carolina wants some time in case Texas A&M scores. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Oh, he's hit as he throws. Was it interference? They're going to say no. It's going to be 4th down and goal. This is it. 4th down and goal. This is the game. Back to throw. Looking, he's going to run up the middle and score himself. The spy went out. And they end up scoring 28-26. Now Reed just saw that right up the middle. Marcel Reed, the quarterback, number 10. Look at this. Oh, and number 0, nothing there. Here it is. The handoff, and no, they don't get the 2. And now they got to get the onside kick. It goes up and in the air, and they hit hard. And South Carolina gets it. 1:12 to go. A 1st down wins the game. 1st down and 10. The fake, and that's going to be the game winner right here. If he stays in bounds, and he does, and that's going to be the game. South Carolina comes in to Texas A&M and wins. An unbelievable performance and the biggest win probably in school history. Probably the biggest win in school history for South Carolina. An incredible win. Lenoris Sellers, he threw 2 interceptions, but you know what? He threw 3 touchdowns, and he scored one himself. And he had a lot of rushing yards, including that one to win the game. This could be a playoff matchup. And if it is, South Carolina went on the road to Texas A&M and absolutely won this game. Look at this, 321 to 273. There were 95 total plays. Again, these are usually about the length of high school games, where you have 95 plays. And it's just unbelievable. It's incredible. 28-26. Real quick, let's take a look at both teams. And let's take a look at very big. Let's take a look at their schedules. First of all, the schedules. First for South Carolina. They beat Coastal. They only beat Virginia Tech by 1. They beat AA. They beat Vanderbilt only by 3. They beat Kentucky. And then they beat Tennessee in a big upset in a game that we saw. There were 2 byes, and now they beat Texas A&M. Now they have Ole Miss. And remember, they have Miami, Georgia, Clemson at the end of the year, so they're not out of the woods yet. Not even close to out of the woods. But right now they are 6-1. On the other side, Texas A&M. Very big. Texas A&M beat Missouri, beat UTSA, beat Utah State, barely beat SMU, beat Auburn, beat Colorado, and they barely lost to South Carolina. Now they have AA, Ole Miss, Texas Tech, Baylor, and then they have a big game against Texas. Texas is 5-2. Texas won a very big game. They won a very big game against Texas Tech. In this week. So Texas will be moving up because USC lost. USC got upset by Oregon State, so they're really going to be down a lot more. And South Carolina, look at Ole Miss. Ole Miss, they won. They're going to be trying to move up. They really are. Texas Tech, Baylor. Baylor's 3-4, but they could pull the upset. And then Texas again. So they're going to have a week off, really, with AA. Then they play 2 games, Baylor and then Texas. All right, well, that's going to be very big. The standings, South Carolina. You could see the SEC, but here it is. South Carolina is 2-0 in the conference. They got to play still Clemson and Georgia. Clemson will play Georgia. If Clemson plays Georgia, remember every game has 6. Every team has 6 games. So Clemson will play Georgia. If Clemson wins, South Carolina and Clemson will probably be for the league title. Because South Carolina already beat Tennessee. They got to play Clemson and Georgia. But if they beat Clemson, they'll be, 3-0. I mean, who knows there. But if Georgia loses, they're probably going to be out of the race. Tennessee is 1-1. They're number 8. Georgia Tech and Vanderbilt there. Now take a look at the American. In the East, you have LSU who's 2-0. Ole Miss 2-1. Look at Oklahoma State 1-0. I think they beat Mississippi State. But on the other side, you have Texas, who's 2-0. Texas A&M. Texas Tech that just got blown away by Texas. Colorado is 1-1, so it might come down to Texas and Texas A&M for that division title. All right, that's going to be it for us today. Have a great day. We'll see you later.